Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Reiki room. Just getting comfortable here. So I'm just gonna wait a minute here and see if anyone's coming in live. Kind of hard for me to see. Got myself in a comfortable position. Cozy socks. Earrings that sound like wind chimes. They make me really happy. And a couple rocks that are special from my hometown of Thunder Bay. One I mined myself, and one was mined by my cousin Sarah, who passed away many years ago. So it's really special to me. So I always have both with me while I'm doing Reiki, and often when I meditate as well. So if there is people here and I'm not seeing you, I apologize. But hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. I apologize. I should have put the time zone that 11:11 was beginning, but hijacks. It's Eastern time zone. So getting comfortable, getting prepared for our Reiki session today. I woke up this morning and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, and then it came to me, and I'm really excited about it. So today we're going to do, because Reiki can do, it's energy work. It's an ancient tool and technique to move energy around your field, to create a channel for love and light and healing energy to flow through. So there's a lot of different things that Reiki can do. And one of the things that it can do that's really fun, and I think everyone should do every once in a while, just as part of their energetic maintenance and self-care, is energy grounding and cord cutting. I feel like I'm kind of looking down. Hang on. All right. I got my good pal. What's in here? The Bhagavad Gita. This one, put this a little higher. Felt like I was looking down. Didn't want to do that. Okay, that feels better. So, grounding and cord cutting. You've probably heard of both if you're in the Reiki room. And also, welcome. There's some new people here, and it's really nice to see familiar faces and new faces, and I hope that throughout the rest of our time in the Reiki room, I get a chance to connect with more of you live and actually have some conversation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many hearts. Yeah, this has been really, really fun for me and really special so far. So I'm really honored and excited that I'm connecting with new people and that this group is growing. So today we're talking about grounding and cord cutting and energetic health and wellness. And that's ultimately what I feel Reiki is, right? So I always talk about the trifecta of wellness. There's the body, mind, and spirit. But I think spirit kind of branches off into some subcategories as well. Really, they all do, but my view of it is we have our self-care and our maintenance for our body. And every body is different. So the more that we are connected to our own body and we can listen to what it needs, and we learn how to take care of it through yoga or martial arts or just through daily activity or whatever it is, whatever movement, dance, whatever movement you like to do. I firmly believe that the more connected we are to our body, the more that we can be connected to what our body needs, right? And self-care for our body, for our physical body, can change from day to day as well. So it's kind of this little dance you do with yourself, right? And the same is true for the mind and the spirit. So for taking care of the mind, self-care of the mind to me is learning something new, reading, practicing something, anything that you find mentally stimulating. It could be a conversation with somebody. You could find your physical workout mentally stimulating as well. So that's why they all kind of cross over. It's not like physical self-care is only beneficial for the body. It's also beneficial for the mind because you release feel-good hormones and endorphins. It benefits your brain and your capacity to think clearly and make better decisions and actually feel better. So the energy part, the spirit part, also ties into all this. And that's why I think Reiki is really cool, because it's an excellent tool for the job of energetic self-care and maintenance. And our energy is like our essence, our emotions, which is also connected to our self-care for the body and mind, right? So when we work out and then our mind feels better, our energy is going to be different. We're going to feel better because we've literally raised our vibration by working out or by stimulating our mind. So I could go on forever and ever, but it's so fascinating to me how I'm just like holding these on a platter. They're just a part of me today and an offering to you as well. I'm sharing the energy of the amethyst and the quartz and all the love and Reiki that has gone into these, because they're always with me when I practice Reiki, usually just around me, not directly in my hands. Anyway, the trifecta. The trifecta of self-care, I really feel, and this is one of the main things that I do in my coaching, is help people see where they need a little more self-care or maintenance, because often it's easier for somebody else from the outside to help you sort something else out yourself. That sentence didn't make sense, but that's why we have mentors and coaches, right? So that we can see things differently and have a fresh perspective. So when we do our energy work, I feel like that completes the self-care trifecta and really focuses on raising our vibration so that we can maintain where we're at or improve or feel better. So anyway, now I'm just kind of babbling, but we're going to start shortly. Normally I save the kind of conversation part for the end, but I'm always a little bit like out of it, and I'm sure you are too. You guys are too. Reiki stoned is a real thing. You just feel kind of like zenned out. So I might do like a little bit more of an introduction and chatting in the beginning. So if you have like anything you want to say or questions, feel free to throw it out there right now. I'm going to be starting. I just wanted to tell you a couple things that are going on with me right now, and then we'll get into our cord cutting and grounding. So I'm going to be starting a weekly, essentially an online class, and I've decided that I will just be posting it on YouTube, so it'll be free. And I'm not totally set on the name yet, but it's going to be a weekly, it's basically going to be yoga, but there might be a little bit of whenever I teach yoga, all the things that I've learned and practiced in my life eventually leak into my classes, which I think make it really fun. So there might be a little bit of like isolated body movement, like belly dance stuff at some point. Martial arts always makes their way in there a little bit. And just different like little exercises that are not necessarily typical to yoga, but are a movement practice or a self-care practice. So yeah, I have a vision for it and I'm really excited about it, and I'm going to be starting it this week. And yeah, so if you don't have my YouTube channel, you can ask me, but I'm sure it's somewhere in this group as well. I'm really excited about it. That basically the vibe is I want to raise my own vibration and kind of share what works for me, and create a class for you to follow along and do the same. So self-care, raising your vibration, that's the vibe. I'm excited about it. And I also have a program starting on April 4th. It's called the Grief Relief Program. So this may or may not be something that you're interested in. I just wanted to let you guys know what else is going on with me. So it's a 21-day program starting on April 4th. And it's really specific. It's for people that are grieving the loss of a loved one, like someone that was very, very close to you, and you sort of feel like you're stuck in grief's chokehold, as I like to call it. Yeah, so it'll be a really special experience. It's 21 days of healing and learning. So we're actually going to, I'm going to teach you how to heal yourself. You learn level 1 Reiki in the program. And we also learn how to connect with spirit and connect with energy so that you can still feel loved and supported by your loved one and by your entire spirit team, and feel that guidance and feel that support so you can move forward and have some practical and spiritual tools to start feeling better, to get some momentum going, because being stuck in grief is like being a beached whale with a broken heart on a beach, like in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, I created something really beautiful to help people if that's how they're feeling and they're looking for something. So there's that. And I also have a ongoing Boxer experience that has bi-weekly group calls, and you also get a level 1 Reiki certificate and training. It's called Energetic Mastery and Manifestation. So you can message me if you're interested in that. And that's basically to receive daily support from me, where for people that want to like really take manifesting, creating their life to the next level, on a small scale and a big scale, and kind of want like that daily back and forth mentorship and conversation about getting their energy aligned and creating their life more intentionally and on purpose. So going like full throttle on your full potential, and having someone to support you, as well as group calls, and you learn Reiki. Because one thing about Reiki that I love is it can do two things. It can help you with your healing work and your manifesting work, because both healing and manifesting are energy work, and Reiki is a tool for the job, for both jobs. So that's why I offer all the things and love to talk about both. So that's enough talking for today. Ooh, also, I started an Etsy store. I'm still tweaking some things, but this is actually one of the offers on my Etsy store, is an energetic grounding and cord cutting. So you can always do it yourself, or just come back to this live and tap into this whenever you like. But you can also hire somebody else to do it for you, because sometimes it's just nice, or you just feel like you don't want to do it, or it might feel better to have somebody else do it for whatever reason. So yeah, it's a service that I'm going to be offering at a lower price than anywhere else. It's like an exclusive offer for Etsy, and there's a few other things on there. So my Etsy store is Energy Work with Ash. So you can check out a few things there as well. I even have like a daily heart chakra activation, and it's only $3.33. And the reason it's priced so low is because the vibe of my Etsy store is that I want to make energy work a little more accessible and available. And sometimes, especially for people like you guys that are getting Reiki on a regular basis, sometimes you don't need or want a full hour session, or it's not really in your budget to spend $111. That's what I charge for an hour, or what anyone else is charging. So maybe you just want a little 3-minute and 33-second energy boost, where you like play some nice music, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, grab your crystals, and just have like the most beautiful, sacred, special, and intentional 3 minutes and 33 seconds of your day. So that's the vibe of that, you buy your coffee and you get your heart chakra activation. So it's something you can do every day or once in a while, but I priced it really low as an exclusive offer for Etsy, and just to make, have a fun way for you, for anyone to start bringing energy work into their life a little more, and to feel more activated and aligned and like alive, because that's what energy work does, right? When we do Reiki, regardless of what our intention is, it's like plugging ourselves into a charger, like plugging in your cell phone. You're gonna feel a little more clear and calm and connected and peaceful, hopefully. So thank you for listening to all my chit chat. I'm actually not sure if there's people here or how many people are here. So if you're here, hello. I'm sorry if I'm not seeing comments, or maybe there just is none, but I just wanted to say that just in case. But if you're tapping into this later, that's fine too. Reiki transcends time and space. So if you are in this group, if you have given me your consent to transfer Reiki energy healing to you, you will receive it at any time you like, whenever you tap into this live. That is the coolest part about Reiki. So I have noticed that not everyone in the group has given me consent. So at any time, you can decide yourself before joining a session or tapping into a live at any time. You can decide to give consent, and that will open the channel for the flow of Reiki healing energy, okay? But you will not receive it if I don't have your consent, even if you're in this room. That is how it works. You have free will, and you have to give your consent in order to receive it. So let's get comfortable. Close your eyes. Feel free to play some light music in the background if you'd like. And just start to breathe long, deep breaths, consciously and normally. Begin to pay attention, become really aware of your breath in your body. Visualize the oxygen going all throughout your veins, your blood, to your brain. Have you ever thought about what that might look like or feel like? Take a few breaths and just think about that. Try to wrap your mind around it. Maybe you even can feel it energetically. Not feeling the oxygen or feeling the blood, but feeling the movement within your body, the aliveness, the flow. Just really connecting to the fact that you're an energetic being and there's so much going on within your beautiful human body and your energy field. There's so much action, even though we're just sitting here, breathing with your eyes closed. Are you feeling relaxed already? I am. Just becoming aware of your energy can be enough to zen you out. So cord cutting. Cord cutting is good to do. Just keep breathing with your eyes closed. You can lay down or sit, by the way, however you're most comfortable. So cord cutting is good to do whenever you start to feel or notice that maybe you've been feeling just a little off or a little weird or a little uncomfortable or heavy, cloudy, confused. Basically, if you just haven't been feeling totally yourself, it is possible that you have a cord, an energetic cord, connecting you to another human being. And this happens all sorts of ways, and it's actually one of the most natural and normal thing that occurs. And the cords can naturally get severed and cut, but sometimes they stick around because we have such a strong bond or had a traumatic experience, a shared experience with somebody. So sometimes, it's not always a great connection. It was just a deep connection, which causes the cord to still be connected. So this could be a past lover, an old friendship, a business partnership. And the interesting thing about that is it's possible that these old cord connections are actually, in a sense, keeping you from fully connecting to new relationships or friendships or business partnerships. So if you've not only been feeling a little off or weird or disconnected to yourself, but maybe feeling disconnected to others, it's possible that this is a good time to do some cord cutting. I think it's something we should do every once in a while. I don't think we need to do it every day. And I think some cords are tougher to cut through than others. So while I was talking, you may or may not have already, if somebody came to your mind, if immediately you thought of somebody, it's likely that there is a cord attached to that person that you thought of. And it would be a good idea to disconnect that cord. And you're not going to harm anybody. If this is the first time you're hearing about this, I'll just say you're not going to harm anybody. This is actually energetic self-care, so that we can ground ourselves and be whole in our own fields. Cords are like little leaks in our energy. So we're not doing any harm to ourselves or to other people. We're just creating more wholeness and fullness within ourselves so that we can feel more energized, and alive and connected to ourselves, right? And this will actually help us connect to the people in our lives currently in a more genuine way by disconnecting our old cords or past cords. So if you already know, if there's one person in particular and you're like, yes, that's Ashley, I hear you, I feel the cord, it's there, it's gotta go. Cool, focus on that one person. If you've been listening and you're like, I can't think of anyone in particular, but I've never done this, so I probably have a whole bunch of cords everywhere. Awesome. You are going to feel different after this. Better. Amazing. And you may even feel a little, not weird still, but like if you have a lot of cords connected to you and all of a sudden we disconnect them all today, you might feel a sense of emptiness, which you just need to fill. So it's really important, if that's your sensation, acknowledge it, like, oh, I'm not feeling sad. I'm just feeling the space that I now have to myself that was being kind of taken up by all these cords before. I hope that makes sense. So if you have a piece of my rock broke, that's okay. If you have a sense of emptiness, just know that that's normal and it's not bad. And your job is to fill yourself up. Self-care, something fun. Just something fun. But we're going to do that today as well. So first we'll do the cord cutting. Then we'll do the grounding. And we'll actually add in like an energetic shield of protection. And this is something that I also do. I always ground and I always put protection around myself every single day, especially before I interact with other humans or go online. Because we can have cords that connect us through the internet as well. So it's pretty interesting stuff. Also, it's not uncommon after disconnecting a cord for the person to feel that. So don't be surprised if they contact you. And this is not a sign that you should reconnect. We're disconnecting. Just know that them contacting you out of nowhere isn't out of nowhere. They felt you disconnect and it made them think of you and they want to reconnect. And all of this is subconscious. So be able to just laugh about it when it happens and know that your ex contacting you isn't for a reason because you're not supposed to be together. Focus your attention on your current person or your current business partnership. Maybe it's an old business partner that's going to contact you and, that leave the past in the past. Let's disconnect those cords and move forward in the life that we really want to be living. Connected to the people that we want to be connected to. The people we spend time with have such a strong and powerful impact in our life. Do the people that you give your time and energy to energize you, inspire you, encourage you, want you to feel good, want the best for you? It's a lot of questions all at once. But they're good questions. So, eyes closed, sitting or lying down. I want you to visualize yourself outside on a perfect, beautiful day. You're just wearing something like light and summery, or maybe you're naked, whatever you want to do. The sun is shining, it's a blue sky, you're perfectly warm but not too hot. And you start to feel your energetic field around you. It starts to glow like this beautiful white light, vibrant. It feels warm and energizing. And you start to lift up off the ground. So now you're floating, not too high, you're not scared or anything, you're just floating maybe about like a meter off the ground. And you can feel your energy field all around you. You can see it all around you. And now you've become aware of all these cords. You may even see them or feel them. And they just look like light, like little lightning rods connected to all different parts of you. So I want you to visualize right above your head. You look up and you see this beautiful hand-carved golden sword. The handle is facing towards you, waiting for you to grab it. So you reach up and with two hands, you grab onto the handle of this beautiful hand-carved golden sword. It's not too heavy. It's nice and light. And you feel like a warrior with it in your hands. So I want you to visualize doing warrior moves. If you want, the sword can disconnect and break into two swords, or it stays as one. So for the next 30 seconds or so, maybe about a minute, I want you to go crazy with this sword and cut all the cords. Don't miss a spot. Go under your feet, above your head. Do it however you want, and recognize your arm can move whatever way you want it to. The sword can move whatever way you want it to. Maybe it kind of turns into nunchucks or something. But you're going to spend the next minute visualizing this. The cord cutting with your golden sword or two swords. Get the front of your body, the back of your body, the sides. If one cord feels tough, saw through it. All of this occurring in your mind as a powerful entrance channel to connect to your energy. This is energetic self-care, not physical. So this is how we do it. Okay, so we're floating. This is a beautiful day. It's so warm. We have our sword. Feel free to actually move your arms or not if no one's watching you and you don't feel silly. I'm not going to do it. But let's begin. Cut those cords. Go. And we're cutting the cords with love. Thank you, I love you, but you gotta go. Thank you, I love you, but bye now. We're always doing it with love. Love for ourselves more than anything else. 10 more seconds. Bring the sword back in front. Do a bow with it. Bowing to yourself, your higher self, all the cords you've just cut, just showing some respect. And place the sword back up into its little shelf in the sky where you grabbed it from. And take a few moments to just breathe and feel the effects of the cord cutting. Noticing how your energy feels. Notice if you feel different, better, lighter. So moving into the grounding. We're going to ground and fill. Fill ourselves with love from the earth and the universe. And also connecting ourselves. Grounding is a human thing and a spiritual thing. We're grounding our spiritual self and our human self. So I want you to visualize a forest of trees, and you're right in the middle of it. And you start to feel energetic roots come out the bottoms of your feet into the earth, just like a tree. And the roots of trees all connect to all the other roots, and they share nutrients and they communicate. So we're tapping into universal wisdom and love and grounding energy. And the roots are filling your energy field with grounded, stable, peaceful, nurturing love. So let's take a few breaths here and just feel that. On your next exhale, have the roots retract, come back to your body. Oh, I didn't realize I was facing the other direction. Have the roots come back to your body. So we're standing in a forest, surrounded by trees. And the final part of our practice today is doing energetic protection. So we did the cord cutting, we did the grounding, we filled ourselves with good, healing, stable energy. And now you want to do some kind of energetic shield or protection. So again, all energy work occurs in the mind. That's how we do it. That's how we connect to it. So that can be hard to understand or wrap your mind around, but that's how it works, and it works. So I like to visualize a suit. Or sometimes I just visualize a big ball of light that turns to armor surrounding me. So the suit one, I literally visualize myself like putting on this like full body suit with a hood and a zipper, and it zips all the way up. So you're totally enclosed in it. And then go about my day and feel a little more like protected. Or I'll visualize, I just close my eyes and imagine a little ball of light in the center of my body that expands around my entire energy field and then turns into like a golden armor that nothing can penetrate, nothing can harm. And honestly, every time I do this, I used to forget to do it a lot, and then I'd go about my day, and on the days I didn't do it, I would feel more tired and more exhausted and more like affected by other people, by complaining, or by, you know, if someone told me, I don't know, I just felt more affected by the world. I think that's the best way to explain it. But when I remember to do a grounding and a shielding, and all of this can happen quick, like we're here just hanging out, but you can do it in like a few minutes. Just close your eyes and feel it, and that's the key, is really feeling it and believing it and knowing that it's done, right? So picture let's do the ball, a glowing ball of light surrounding you, and it slowly starts to harden and turn into like a golden armor. So now you have this clear energy field, beautifully protected. So you're ready to go about your day, and your energy will not be depleted by other people. You'll find that you're more tolerant to others, and things that normally might bother you and upset you probably won't today, not at the same capacity. And this is something you can do every single day. Do a little grounding, throw a shield up, then go about your day. Other people's energy can literally stick to us, right? And sometimes when we have a deeper connection, there's an actual cord that connects us. So all of these practices are good to do every once in a while, but I recommend doing grounding and shielding every single day. It's like taking a shower. Do it while you're in the shower. Make that a part of your shower routine, you know? We wouldn't just shower once a week, so why not shield ourselves a little more often too? Just do it and see how you feel. See if you notice a difference. Do it for the next 7 days, every single day, and write in the group how you've been feeling, or if anything feels different. Hi, Sam. Yeah. So that's it for our practice today. Cord cutting, grounding, shielding. If you're watching this later, this is just as effective at any time. You can always tap into this. Reiki is very cool like that, as long as you've given me your consent, which you can do at any time. You will receive actual healing energy, not just from yourself, but from me as well. My powerful stones. So thank you for being here, and I'm excited to hear about how your grounding is going and shielding, and let me know in the comments below, like if you're watching this later, whenever you do this, how you felt after the cord cutting. I'm really interested to know if you felt like you had cords that needed to be cut, if it felt emotional for you. I'd be really interested to hear what everyone's experience with that was. Okay. I've got a sleepy puppy here. You want to see him? He's so cute. Yeah. Want to say bye to everyone? All right. Jack says bye. And I will see you all next month. I might start popping a little more often. I'm sorry I haven't been. Kind of been busy doing other things, but I'm really enjoying our little once a month Reiki rendezvous, and I really appreciate everyone that's here. It means a lot. I felt your words in my mind. That's amazing. Yes. We energetically connect here. That's why the Reiki room is so cool. We're all like energetically connected. I feel it. That's very cool. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys later.